It all started 20 years ago when a vision was born, and that vision came with a mission to put smiles on the faces of the less privileged ones in the society. This vision was born in the heart of the governor of Imo State, Rochas, and he has brought it to fruition through the Rochas Foundation.
Frankly speaking, I didn't know it was going to get this large. It started by just going to Master Chinjuma in Jos, where after the mosque prayer, I see a lot of people literally around with place begging, and I just wanted to help out, because I know some people have not eaten. So every time I take my children, my family will go feed them. And as they know that we're coming every last Friday of the month, the population kept increasing. So I became a popular customer, so to say, or one of their friends. And to the extent that when I rush there, the children run around me, see me, and hold my hands and welcome me, and do kinds of things that made me fall in love with them. So I started wondering, what can I do now? Because the food is no longer helping out. So I said, an end must come to this. And what will be the end? Is to remove that darkness, which is called illiteracy.
Rescue and give.
And that was the birth of the Rochas Foundation College, with branches across the country, including Owerri, Jos, Zaria, Kano, Ibadan, Enugu, Bauchi, and his hometown, Ugboku. Only last year, he took it a notch higher with the introduction of the project 55555, which spreads the love to other countries on the continent.
555. We're bringing 55 children now from all African countries, giving them education. So it just keeps expanding. So it's no longer a Rochas project, it's God's project.
Education must be free, must be free in our time. Education must be free, this is our prayer.
Through this foundation, over 4,000 graduates nationwide have benefited from the free education policy, with over 17,000 more still in colleges across the country. And on this day, the Hero Square came alive with a large gathering of people, including foreign diplomats, to celebrate 20 years of reaching out and touching lives.
He lives in me. He lives in you. Na, 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 na. He watches over everything you see.
The Rochas Foundation story began 20 years ago, born by a man's desire to make sure that the less privileged man or the less privileged child on the streets finds succor and finds access to quality education.
The lives touched by the activities of the foundation has been their most cherished moment. The main reason to celebrate.
I welcome you to a world of opportunities. I welcome you to a world of giving. Let's stretch out our hands and make friendship in the world of charity.
We began to run. We got so cocky. 5 years later, we ran to all the places of Nigeria. We let them know who we are, why we are, what we stood for. That education is important. It is not just important, but it's a necessity.
Take a child off the streets, the ones with no food to eat. Put a smile on their face, their pains erased.
As I stand here, I look at myself and I say to myself, who am I that this God is so mindful of me? That little me in Kechi 20 years ago, looking at this wonderful, so many of them doctors, so many of them engineers, so many of them lawyers, so many, so many, so many. As a mother, I am excited.
Governor Rochas, who is the president of the foundation, is excited about the lives impacted by the foundation.
Excitement, what emotions? It's a gift. It's God's gift to me. It's something that I cherish so much. And my family, I don't know whether I'm more crazy or my children are more. I have my son, Amen and Aham. Once they come back to Abuja, they're rushing to that school to go and meet their brothers and sisters. And they learn dances together, do everything together. And so it's something you cannot think out. For me, it's better than being a governor or being a president.
This 20 years anniversary presents another opportunity to touch more lives of the indigent people in Imo State.
So join me today as I launch Rochas Foundation Vision 2030 to take 1 million African children, less privileged children, out of the street, especially those who have no food to eat, and give them education. If only this can be done in 2030, we would have made an attempt in solving Africa's biggest problem.
And with all these, he seemed not to be satisfied.
Because it's like a drop of water in an ocean. You have millions of African children. Millions of African children not going to school. You even saw one today, during the occasion that a mother, somebody became blind. A lady became blind and her father died. Her mother died. She didn't say her father, she didn't say her mother. Only to be staying in her room, and the man came and raped her. And when the man raped her, she gave birth to a baby. And the baby cannot go to school. So tell me, okay, how can you see such a child and not want to put her back to school? Because you know that school, that girl's future is finished. So I'm not satisfied. But what will make me more satisfied is to get more partners, people now, coming from all over the world, Nigerians, well-meaning Nigerians, becoming volunteers. I'm saying if you cannot teach a child, sponsor the education of one.
The event rounded off with the reception for invited guests.
Life has not been fair to some people in this world, and for no offense of theirs. It's just that it's unfortunate that they have to find themselves where they find themselves, and all they need is a little help.
It's not just another 20 years celebration, but one with success stories to tell.
So many of them. We have one in one of the best institutions in the world, MIT. He's studying engineering now, and he's about run up. We have produced many medical doctors, even businessmen. There's a young boy now who has branches of Indomie and egg dish that he's making all over the place. He's a millionaire now. He's doing very well from 5,000. So, because our policy is hard work, 10 times. And they know I don't joke with hard work. So many success stories.
20 years and still counting. The foundation looks forward to another 2 decades to continue to impact more lives in positive ways.